The area that became Derby was part of the traditional lands of Native American tribes, including the Wichita and Osage, who inhabited the Great Plains for thousands of years. European exploration began in the 16th century under French and Spanish claims, but significant settlement followed the 1803 Louisiana Purchase and Kansas statehood in 1861. In 1869, pioneers Alexander and Margaret Garrett arrived post-Civil War, claiming land near Spring Creek and building a sod house that marked the site's beginnings as a farming outpost, founding as El Paso, 1870 to 1880. In 1870, settlers John Huffbauer and J. H. Minich constructed the first homes, blacksmith shops, and general stores, laying the groundwork for community growth. On July 11, 1871, they platted the town as El Paso, named after Huffbauer's hometown in Illinois, donating nearly 80 acres for its establishment. Early businesses like grain dealers, hotels, and a post office emerged, fostering a rural economy centered on agriculture in Sedgwick County. Name change and railroad boom. 1880 to 1900 confusion arose when mail for El Paso, Kansas, was mixed up with El Paso, Texas. In 1880, the Atchison, Topeka and Santa Fe Railway renamed its station Derby after Executive C.F. Derby, though the town retained its original name officially for decades. This rail connection spurred economic development, including schools organized in 1872 and the first city building in the 1880s, transforming Derby into a vital stop on the expanding Prairie Network, incorporation and mid-20th century growth. 1900 to 1970 Derby incorporated as a third-class city in June 1903 under the name El Paso, with the Derby moniker finally formalized in 1956 after a voter petition. The post-World War II era brought a population surge from 1,000 in 1950 to over 8,000 by 1970, driven by suburban expansion from nearby Wichita. New homes, schools, and infrastructure, including the Derby Historical Museum's origins in a 1923 schoolhouse, reflected this shift from farmland to family-oriented community. Modern suburban expansion, 1970 present proximity to McConnell Air Force Base and aviation giants like Spirit Aerosystems and Textron fueled Derby's boom, growing its population to 25,625 by 2020 as Wichita's largest suburb. The late 20th century saw parks, a library expansion in 2009, and the 2019 sesquicentennial celebrating 150 years. Today, Derby thrives as a regional hub with events like the Barbecue Festival, green spaces such as High Park, and a mayor-council-manager government emphasizing family, faith, and economic vitality.